So it's Sheffield Wednesday versus Sunderland. Let's see how we do. Let's hope we can get all 3 points. Hello and welcome to this video. You could like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Much appreciate it. Liking out the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing lets me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when videos go live. So Sheffield Wednesday are playing a Sunderland team who probably could do with a win tonight, as could we. And they want to try and just cement their playoff situation, be in a good position when it comes to it. Because I think you're starting to see top three looking like it's a race between all three of them to see who gets there, but it'll be interesting to see what happens. So last game we played Burnley and we played really good football, but came on the end of a thrashing. And now we know there's been a little bit of an illness in the camp, so it was interesting to see what the team sheet would have been for tonight. So Danny has gone with Beadle, Valentine, Whitway, Matlow, Hasse, Starts, which is good. Jay Charles, Ingleson, Patterson, Bannon, Gassama, Windass is your starting lineup, and on the bench you've got Pearchild, Palmer, Iorfa, Johnson, Chalaver, Kabachi, Sissoko, Jamal Lowe, and Ugbo. I kind of like them. I like the idea of potentially having Ugbo, not Ugbo, what if one is I'm trying to think of, Kabachi to be able to come on. We haven't seen a lot of him recently, and I really would like to see him kick on and see what he can do, which would be nice to see. So Sunderland go with Patson, Hume, Meffen, O'Nine, Hajile, Neil, Job, Brown, Robert, Mundell, Maeda. They go with Moore, Rigg, Itador, Frickin, Adul, Samio, Silts, Ali Katz. Oh, I'm so bad at names. Sorry, Sunderland band. I really am. Jones, I'm not even going to try that one. But that's their lineup. It'll be interesting to see what happens. I was expecting to see some changes because I know they've had some injuries in their camp as well from their last game versus Hull. And the thing, we should look at what Hull did. They might get a win. Yes, it was a mistake by their keeper, but maybe that means we've got a chance to also make their keeper make a mistake as well. But we've got them in our locker as well. We all remember what happened versus Coventry. So it's going to be an interesting game, this. I'm going to be interested to see what we can do, and hopefully Sheffield Wednesday can walk away with all 3 points. Oh, I'm getting really, really sick and tired of saying this every game. Played really good, and we are behind in this game. Windass, excellent chance in the first half. Hits it over. Really good header by Patterson. That just clipped the post over the top of the crossbar even. There was a shout of the penalty. I thought the first shout for the penalty wasn't the one that we should have shouted for. There's a clear hand that goes up by the Sunderland player, hits his hand, doesn't get given at all, and we're just like, okay, we carry on. And the thing is, this annoying thing, we played well for 20 minutes, had really great crosses into the box via Paul Valentine. Paul Valentine has been excellent this game, really good, getting no crosses into the box, into the right area, and just we can't finish our dinner, finish the chances at all. And it's just so bloody annoying that this doesn't keep happening all the time, where really good chances come in and then nothing happens. And it's just getting really frustrating that week in, week out this happens. And then at the back, there's been some slight poor defending at times, and you're thinking, surely we can do better than that. But it's been okay. I wouldn't say it's been fantastic, but it's been okay. And you're just wondering, can we just try and push a bit further forward? They have some excellent corners in Sunderland. When they have attacked, they've attacked really well, and we've had to soak up a bit of pressure. The goal they score, though, the ball goes in over the top by a free kick. Free kick goes in, and he literally, ball comes in, hits his arm here. He's like, holds it up, hits his arm there, controls it down, takes it. Yes, Mac Lowe just jumps at the completely wrong point. Like, completely jumps at the wrong point, and it causes him to miss it completely. Beadle potentially probably comes out too early and doesn't make himself big enough. And had to say, he's sprinting to try and get it cleared off the line, but as soon as he saw it was like trickling, going that way, he didn't keep going. He could have probably got there on the line. But there's a huge call for handball, I think, there. Like a real call for handball. He handled it. He controls it with his arm. When he's doing so, he controls it with his arm very, very clearly. I don't think this goal should have counted. And this isn't me being biased as a Wednesday fan. I've seen it time and time again now. That goal shouldn't have counted. And again, it's another one of the one where the luck just not on our side there. And the poor officiating once again in games. But then we have another blow, which is not what you want to hear. It's an injury at the back. Matt Lowe goes off injured. Liam Palmer comes on. So that's now 4 out of your back line is now injured. We had a fullback playing centre-back, and now we've got an issue there. We cannot catch a break with these injuries at the back. We needed a centre-back in the summer and in the January window, and we didn't get it. And sadly, we are now behind versus Sunderland, who I don't think have been great. Controversial goal, but at half-time, it's 1-0 Sunderland, sadly. So we get back into this early doors. Really good way to get back into it well. And it was all done by Callum Patterson. Patterson was the one who did all the hard work, won the ball, good little ball in by Ingolson to him, knocks it in, 1-1. You're thinking, get in, back into it, we can push on, let's try and get more out of this and see if we can go for the next bit of it and stuff like that and try and move it forward. They go on a bit of a break, had to say gets a yellow card. And we're just trying to see if we can make something happen and try and just get it forward and try and move it back. But Patterson goes down injured. Looks like he catches his foot in the turf. And it looks like it's his toe or something like that. I'm really unlucky, I'll be honest with you. Really unlucky for the lad because he played really well. He got back into it. Ingolson had played well. But the goal they got to win it, it's just a really good cross, back post. It's an excellent cross. Give the lad credit, but a Whitway gets on the wrong side of him. And it's a goal. Beadle does get a hand to it, but not a strong enough one. And we're trying to pull forward and try and get something into it. But at that point, it just feels like a lot of our attack has fizzled out a little bit and it's a little bit gone. Gassama has a shot. We do make some substitutions. Sissoko, Ugbo come on. Johnson comes on. I believe Marvin Johnson, someone else came on. I can't remember who it was. But yeah, Jamal Lowe came on, I think, as well, if I remember correctly. But at the end of the day, it's another one of those ones where it's a hard one to take because, again, played fantastic in the first half. Played absolutely fantastic in the first half. And then we go 1-0 down to a handball goal. Let's just call it what it is. It's a handball goal. It gets given, but we don't take our chances. We take our chances. Maybe it's a different game. But it becoming the same old story with this Wednesday squad. Poor defending at the back and then just not taking our chances. And that's like 5 games now at home we have not scored. We got more relegation form than we have got where we are. We're stuck on 45 points. Danny keeps talking about the 50-point mark. Next 2 games coming up and Plymouth and Norwich, tough games. And then it's the tough one with Sheffield United. And then we got an international break. Is this a part of us where we're going to have to use that international break to reset, rethink, have a look, change something just to have a good little end of this season? The teams round around below us who are starting to pick points up and play a little bit. Got to be wary of that. But so far, 45 points still is what we're on. Sunderland, good luck in the playoffs. I think you've pretty much got it. It's just about where you're going to be home and away. They may be able to get the top three. If some of them struggle, aka Burnley and Sheffield United, we will see. Good luck for the rest of the season, Sunderland. But again, it's another loss at home for Wednesday, and it just, I can see it. I can see the comments. It's going to be Ubbo crap, Beadle crap, he crap. I can just see the comments now. It's just going to be, we're just a shit team. And Danny crap. He's the crap manager. He doesn't know what he's doing. I can do better. So I'm getting to the point where I'm absolutely fucking done. Because it's difficult to do these games at a minute, because when we're having so many chances, not burying it, just more frustration than anything else. And we're all there with it, with the frustration. But at the end of the day, it's 2-1 loss. We got back into it for a little bit, but poor defending and bad refereeing for the first goal. But at the end of the day, bad refereeing results weigh themselves out if you take your chances, and we don't do that. So that's what it is, end of the day. Anyway, I mean, we go down to 13th place, maybe go down to even more by weekend. I don't know.